A large investment is about to go into an area prison.
That prison is Kettle Moraine Correctional in Sheboygan County. It's set to get nearly $1 million new surveillance system. But some staff say the money ought to be saved because it's not going to make things any safer for them. Fox 11's Cameron Clark was in Sheboygan County today and has balanced coverage.
It's been 3 years at Kettle Moraine Correctional Institution since inmates nearly took over one of the housing units.
They were throwing microwaves through the glass windows at the sergeant. They were destroying the day room area, ended up barricading themselves in the room. The sergeant ran out of the front door of the unit and waited for help.
As a result, the officer booths were fortified and plans began for a better surveillance system. Come December, a 170 camera security system is scheduled to be in place here at nearly $1 million. But correctional officers say it will do them very little good because they won't be able to monitor the video in the housing units.
You give them the ability to at least have a monitor in their sergeant booth to view. It will be more safety for the sergeant, and that's what we're asking for.
And that's a legitimate point, and there's been some a lot of discussion over that very point.
Warden Mike Dittman says the main purposes of the system are deterrence and being able to review any incidents that happen. He says there's a risk of having officers rely too much on electronic surveillance.
And our most valuable resource is our staff. We do not replace what you get with eyes and ears and the verbalization skills of our staff with any type of technology.
The plan is for all the cameras to be monitored by a single staff member in the control center, while the union says there are blind spots for some of the officers in the booths that we were not able to go see. And if the system will not solve that, the state should not spend the money at all, facing a budget deficit. And Mayor says this is not the first time video cameras have gone to waste, with now outdated equipment purchased after the 2006 incident.
Purchased 40,000 on cameras. They're still sitting in the original boxes collecting dust. They never did a thing with them.
I can't speak to the cost on it. I know that cameras were purchased. Simply adding some cameras to an already archaic system certainly wasn't feasible.
While the warden says safety and smart spending are two of his biggest concerns, the union says they will keep taking their concerns to state officials until they are heard. In Sheboygan County, Cameron Clark, Fox 11 News.
The warden went on to say that the planning for the camera system has been part of a larger project by the state to make comparable systems available at several state prison facilities.